John Deere have just changed the game, and if you are selling anything into the agricultural industry, then you need to wake up and smell the coffee, because this shift is already happening. In this video, I'm going to tell you why John Deere's move was so clever, what it means for the agricultural industry, and how you can implement it in your business as well. Back in April 2024, John Deere launched a new campaign to find their first Chief Tractor Officer, and even partnered with 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy to fill the position. After 3 months of searching and thousands of applications, they crowned this guy, Rex Curtis, as the winner. I should add that this campaign bombed on social media, with so many people saying that John Deere had gone woke and that they'd made a terrible choice in Rex over guys like that little kid Jack, who's hilarious on TikTok. I'm actually really surprised that this initiative came from John Deere. As the brand leader both here in the UK and the US, they don't want anything to change. The only way for John Deere to go is down. So why take the risk? They realise that over the next 5 to 10 years their business is going to be in decline, and they might lose that number one spot unless they are able to attract and sell to a younger audience. The average age of a farmer here in the UK is 60, so in the next 5 to 10 years a good proportion of those farmers are going to be retired, and some might even be dead. It is the 25, 30 and 35 year olds that are coming through now that are the decision makers and have the spending power going forward. And guess what? The younger generation use alternative sources of information to discover, to engage and ultimately consume brands these days. The fact that this campaign has bombed on social media is quite frankly irrelevant. What is important is that John Deere realise that this shift is happening and that they are adapting their marketing to suit. So how does this affect you? Well, if you sell anything into the agricultural industry, it is important to realise that it is no longer business as usual. It is no longer enough to stick a classified ad in the back of a newspaper or attend a couple of trade shows, because what has worked in the past might not necessarily work now. The way in which younger generations and younger audiences are discovering, engaging and consuming brands these days is changing, and it is predominantly online. But here's the problem. People don't go online to be sold to these days. They don't go online to see adverts, and they can sniff out paid partnerships or collaborations with influencers a mile off. The return on investment on ads is falling as consumers want to see real, authentic content from brands themselves. So no longer can you just pay someone £1,000 one day to get set up on Facebook ads and get the ball rolling. Brand building through organic content is one of the best opportunities that you have right now, but it takes time, effort and consistency to do it. But if you don't start now, I can virtually guarantee that you're going to be seriously left behind over the next 5 to 10 years.